Hi everybody. Today I'm gonna show you about third-person shooter blueprint part two. Previously I showed part one. So in this tutorial I will show you how you can improve more your gun logic like equip and unequip. How you can you jump while you have the gun, and how can you see the gun cursor. So by select the gun mesh, we have a gun mesh in our hand. I duplicate it. I make it a gun 2. It's basically will be the same as the previous gun. Its collision should be no collision, and its visibility should be hidden in them. So I select the socket is spine 2, and I make a 0 0 value to the location and rotation. So now I select the gun 2 and I manually attach it like in the back of the character. So it looks like when we unequip the gun, it will be in here. So you can see the location and rotation value. So I think it's perfect, but you can make it your than more perfect. It's depend on you. So I go to my input. I need to create a input in my action mapping. I create a input. I will name it equip and unequip, and the button I use should be E. And I press E and press mouse left button. It will add the E. You can also search. I show you previously. So I go to my third Saiful character and an event graph. I will create a event equip and equip input which we created. I add a branch. B mouse left button will create a branch, and in the condition I will add the equip. You can remember we add the equip previously. We add it in BP gun collect. We make it true when we get the equip. So now I add a flip flop. You already know how to use a flip flop. So on A I add a gun variable as a set, and I drag and drop the gun 1 mesh, and I search a function called set hidden in game. And the new hidden should be true. Gun 2 set hidden in game, it should be false. So when we press E, our first gun which is in the hand, it will be disappear, and our second gun which is in the back, it will be shown. Means we will unequip the gun. Now copy the whole thing and paste it. Control C, Control V. Make it in here and add with the B. Now here everything will be reversed, like gun should be true, new hidden is false, and new hidden on gun 2 is true. Means when we press it again, and our gun will be in back will disappear, and our in hand it will be shown. So this is the logic. So F11 alter P. So this is the gun. We select the gun. Now we have our gun blend space only. We press E, we unequip it. Now we have normal blend space. Press E again, we have the gun. Press E again, we don't have the gun. We unequip it. Equip and unequip. The function is plain. So now there is a problem. While we have the gun, we can jump. It is not a problem now, but when we can fire the gun, it will be a problem. Like while we are jumping, we can fire. So I just disconnect it. I go to the jump 2 and add a branch, and when the condition is false, then we will jump. The condition is done. So when we have the gun blend space 1D gun in the hand, we cannot jump. So this is the character. We can jump now. We have the gun. Now if we press a space, we cannot jump, but we unequip it, we can jump. Now I will create a folder called WBP, means widget blueprint. Right button, I will create a widget, user interface widget, user widget. I name it the WBP crosshair. please add a suitable name you prefer. So this is the widget blueprint, and from the palette I add a canvas panel. You don't have a canvas panel, and from the palette I will also search image. I will drag and drop, then I make it in the middle, pressing control, and the alignment should be 5 5, means in the middle of the screen. I made the size y to 100 also, like the edge, so it's look like a square. Now I add the image I import. So here is the land point image. I add it, compile and save. I add a spare collision, and I give the size to 6 spare radius. Now I go to the front and I add it. So this is the spare from our bullet will be fire. So this is the position our bullet will be fired from here, and in here I add the widget component. The widget component should be in this. I made the space as a space, and I turn off the visibility. So the location should be 0, and I made the location x-axis to 2500 value 2500, so it's far away from the edge. Now I add a button called right mouse button. So the thing is, when we press right mouse button and we have the gun, we can see the cursor. So at a branch I add the condition gun variable. So this is the widget. I get the widget, I add set visibility and add with the true, and new visibility is true. I copy the set visibility, and when we release it I add the target as widget, and the release, when we release it our visibility is turned off. So the point is, if we have gun, we can press the mouse right button and we can see the cursor, and when we release it we cannot see the cursor again. So we have a problem in here. Select the mesh. We have our like idle gun idle animation. We need to make it as a animation blueprint. So animation mode is animation blueprint, and we need to add the widget class as a WBP crosshair, otherwise we cannot see. So now if we are playing, we press right button, we cannot see any cursor, but when we have gun and press right mouse button we can see the cursor by pressing it. When we release it, it will be gone, but when we unequip it and press right button we cannot see anything like cursor. So this is for today's tutorial. See you in next tutorial.